it's a sink over there. Okay.
So basic stand-up shower right here.
Yeah.
Toilet. I'll let you run through there.
If you're buying it at Home Depot or Lowe's,
Yeah, we will.
most likely, you should be able to get a cut sheet of that. It shows you off this wall, where to get close to the drain.
Right.
And then we cut foam, like an 8x double stacked foam, like this inches thick, and put over the pipe. Or we used to just use fucking cardboard pieces and fill them with stone. And then that way, when you pour the concrete,
Stays there.
if it has to be tweaked a little bit, you can, but that'll need a trap. You figured your wall. Jesus Christ. Build your wall.
Take that off of that measurement.
Yeah, but it should, the overall dimensions, it'll give you on the spec sheet or the sheet of, okay, off the left side, flange, blah, 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 it gives you the center.
Right.
And as long as you're pretty goddamn close.
Right. And like you said, you put foam around it so in case you gotta
Yes.
move it one way or another. That makes sense.
And then this one will just be, depending on how deep you are, which you're not gonna be real deep, but, probably a 3-inch 90. Then it'll, like I said, you'll come up somewhere about here, tee through the wall, the laundry box, and then it can continue up, and it'll catch that kitchen sink that runs over.
Okay.
And
I don't need a vent off of there per se, where
The
I'm
kitchen
venting
sink.
off the sink
Yeah.
anyways
Yeah.
over there.
I mean,
Auto vent.
if you wanted to open up that kitchen wall the whole way, I was just trying to avoid you guys not doing that.
Right.
You can tie back into that 1.5 inch that's in the ceiling, because trying to get a piece of pipe strung up through there is gonna be a bitch. You'll probably have like 2 or 3 couplings there. Plus the inspector kinda needs to see it anyway, so. If you just bring it up underneath the sink, and you could even bring 2-inch up, continue 2-inch over, and bring 2 up an inch
Right.
up in, then we'll just put a 2 by 1.5 T and an auto vent off top of it.
Okay.
So, and then this will be tied in for your vent.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is me here.
yeah, I would get rid of that. That probably, I'm almost guaranteeing that goes up and ties right back in here. Because that's 2 inches and in the attic. Just at 3 inches.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I would cut that off in the attic, get that shit the hell out of there, and then just run plastic up to, okay.
So, coming off of this, and you said a test.
Yeah, getting rid of all this.
Right.
Yeah, so you might have to bust this
Bust
up,
that.
most likely it goes, it's probably on a 45 that
Right.
flattens out.
Right.
And I believe you said it goes that way, right, Corey?
I believe so, yeah.
And then it goes out.
Yeah.
So wherever it flattens out, put a no hub to a test tee. It's a
What do you mean by test?
I would show you in my truck, but I know for a fact I don't have one.
When you say no hub, you're just talking a firm coat, right?
Yeah, I would get the metal banded one. Not a fern coat all rubber.
Right.
The no hub is a little shorter, but it has a 2-inch metal band that wraps around
Right,
it.
right.
They like to see that a little better.
Okay. No hub for beauty.
If my phone went out. See if he'll find it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's just like a regular PVC key, but it has a thread to where we could then put a test ball. So we could put that on right before, and then I would put a reducer coupling in it, because you don't need to be 3 to catch this one little back. I mean,
Right.
I'll bring this
Everything
here. So,
Right. So you're saying, yeah, this is 4, so.
Yeah, so
come
this
off
will all
of that,
be
and
cut
then
off.
reduce afterwards.
yeah. And once you dig it up, I'm not sure if this, most likely this flattens out, and then it has a Y here to catch that drain. Most likely is what it looks like until you open it up.
See
And
what
like I
I
said,
got.
if he starts.
Should I just call you direct?
Yeah,
Is
just
that the best
call
way?
me.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure he doesn't want to bother me with any of this fucking shit I talk fast because it's really easy for me to do it. I don't know how everybody is. Maybe he knows.
I mean, it's pretty much him for the most part. So he's
okay.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
He's the dude.
yeah. So I mean, even if you want to give him my number, so you're not,
Right.
We'll do.
Yeah.
you know, it don't matter to me. So
Just send me his contact.
Yeah, and I took video of what we're talking about, so I'll put it on a private link so that way you
Right.
can just play it back and forth if you have any
Okay,
questions.
so test key, then I'm
it's gonna go test key, and that all depends on how far you have to come back. You know, if you come back to catch that, so then you cut it off. Just put the test key on. You might have enough room to put like a 4x2 wide of the trap, and that would be your floor drain.
Right.
And then just come a little bit further, put a Y shooting that way, like pushing it down now.
Right.
Put a Y
3
shooting that
inch,
way.
3
and
inch
then
all the way there.
Yeah. And then out of this side, put a 3 inch. I'm trying to get it in this joist cavity. And then come on there, 3 by 1.5 inch. You'll have to figure out where you're putting this wall. So, you know, and then this will need furred out. So that way you can just arm through the wall, poke out for the sink. You know, that's where he's putting a 3-foot vanity down here. We're gonna go a little smaller since it's.
Probably 3 foot or smaller.
So you just gotta be within, if it's 3 foot, you just gotta be within 3 inches of your drain. That's how much room you have for a trap. So if you have a 3-foot vanity, you want to be close to 18. You could be like 19 to the center of it. Because you have 3 inches of swing on your trap itself.
Okay.
You know? That's. I figured that was Brian. So,
So then run up, run over.
yeah,
Tie
this
it
will
all
all be
this
cut
stuff.
off.
You're all good.
Right,
Look at that.
right.
It's all
Yeah.
PVC.
Because, I mean, look at that fucking
Right.
stack.
Right.
Right. Your toilet will be here, so
Bring new toilet, that flange up there.
when you come over, like on this one, when you come up so far, you'll have to put a 3 by 1.5 inch teeth, catch your trap, for your tub. And then at the top of it,
2 inch for that. Or just
no, 1.5 inch.
inch and a half.
Yeah. And then off the top of it, like if you want to stay low enough, then put a 3 inch Y in, come over here, catch your toilet. This will go up and do your stack, for your vent stack, and you catch your
Washer dryer is self-explanatory because it'll drop down.
And then,
2 inch going up to the washer.
yeah, you'll go up 2 inch, put a 2 inch T facing that way. Come through the wall, put a trap, and then that'll be your laundry box that sits. And then that way you can hook your water to it also. And then the 2 inch will continue up. You may have to fur this wall a little bit just because of the joist here.
Right.
And then come up and run over top of the ductwork.
And then right into the sink.
Yep, over to the sink and poke up. You want to be about 4 inches off the wall. That way it's your cabinet, you know, your white drywall cabinet. So you want to just come up into the cabinet, but on the back end, you're 4.5 inches off that kitchen wall. Just come straight up through and just put a cabinet.
Shit in the walls.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing with it.
And then the water lines, you can do the same thing when you run over, just on each side of that pipe, poke up through. Just stick a piece of brass up, and be done.
Okay.
You know?
If this one hadn't gotten flagged, we would have gutted the stack all the way up. I think we left it just to ease the city that we stopped, right?
I just,
The stack.
the stack, I
Yeah.
just did it where we, so I know where it's at.
Okay.
In case we're gonna reuse that stack, I don't know.
Yeah. And
The air vent.
you probably could, but it's so damn clogged up through there.
Just from last time.
Right then. And then the gas, I just shut it off, take this out, plug in cabinets now, and then we just put a piece of fly shield over to where the dryer's gonna be and
Right.
put a stub out on it. Done there, but we won't get that inspected, just cut that.
Cut that,
Take this
cap
out,
it.
cap it,
Yeah.
and then, after the inspector comes, then I just shoot it over.
Cause I've had it pressure tested already.
You had the gas line
Yeah.
pressure? Oh, yeah, you said
I
you
had
had
a
a leak,
leak,
right? Yeah. So, and then they're giving you, obviously, probably a new meter and everything, water meter.
I would assume so. I haven't spoken with them directly.
She's a gem to work with, so.
Yeah. And it sounded like Michelle didn't have much luck with them either. Yeah, so I don't know. Whatever. Your guess would probably be better than mine.
I mean, it's copper, so that's a good thing.
Right.
Right.
That's the reason they were making you do, because it must have been galvanized
Galvanized.
under the ground, which I can't believe they couldn't just change the valve out. Why, well, they want their money to pay for a
Fucking
new
money,
tap.
man. It's extortion.
Yeah.
Same thing with that stormwater pumping fee.
When you redo this, you'll probably have, I know you'll have to change that valve,
Right.
because it has to be a stop and waste now before 'em. And I don't know if they'll make you bring it out of the water or not,
Okay.
but we'll cross that bridge, I guess, when we
Can
get
you
there.
use a ball valve and a
Yeah.
drain
Yeah.
cock?
Yep, it's a ball valve, and then it has just a little cap on the side where you can drain. For some odd reason, that's what they want. I don't understand it, but that's what now I gotta try to fucking find a 4-inch one for down there in the rap building. I'm like, you want me to find a 4-inch stop and waste?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Manufacturer one.
Yeah. Obviously, they make them, they're just 3 times more than any other
Yeah.
thing I'd be putting in, so.
Right.
But, yep.
That gives us enough to start rocking. And then
Yeah.
these guys if Bill gets to a point where he,
If I have any questions.
if it's not in this video, which